Sorry, thanks for pulling my ass all the way up here. Okay.
Just a reminder for you not to become a horse trainer.
Like that would ever be a problem. You know me and horses, we never get along. It's just,
This is the mayor of West Elizabeth.
That is correct, ma'am.
oh, I'm Sabina. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello, Sabina. And
Oh.
your name is, ma'am?
Oh, I'm Kazia, excuse me.
Kezia and Sabina.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, lovely to meet you, ladies. I hear you are new to the county.
Yes, first day, been quite eventful.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that in mind, have you been situated yet?
Somewhat.
We're actually very self-sufficient most of the time, and people are more than generous, and we are a little bit. It feels a
Much
bit awkward.
more than generous.
Yes,
Almost suffocatingly so.
Yeah.
Trust me, you'll find that out about this county. It is very friendly, unless needed to be otherwise.
Well, I mean, we encountered a couple of fellas who wanted to buy us
Shower
a
us
house
with gifts.
and
Yes.
and buy us a caravan and you know we could
Yes,
pay
they
them back in a couple of and we just were no
Well,
those were the other fellas.
They
who
were the other
promised us.
strange ones who. Yeah. There was the fellas in green, and there was the fellas. What even would you call
they were
those?
just sort of random fellas, I guess.
In red.
No?
One had red. These two had black, and they talked about artifacts a lot. Whatever the fuck artifacts he meant.
Oh, that sounds like the McGill brothers.
His name is Vinny was his name. That's all I know.
Vinny something.
Vinny.
I
Yes.
forget what his last name was.
And his brother was wearing this Buford boys. Yes, that was them in the green. Yes.
Yes. So yes, it's been and we basically just ran away.
We ran.
The two, Vinny and his. I don't even think I got the other man's name. to be honest.
No, I didn't either. 'Cause he was-
They kept running off saying, "No, we'll be back. Just stay right there. We'll get you another. We have something to give you." And we just sort of. As nice as that is, I'm not intending on the first day in county and
And we're
somehow
perfectly
inducting
capable
myself
of.
into
No, but
voluntary
I mean,
servitude.
Kizzy, when have we ever not been able to earn our own money? I've earned a living off of reading tarot
we
cards
don't
for
live
as
on
long as
much,
I
to
can
be
remember.
honest.
I do not need a loan from anybody to do it.
It's very interesting here. That's for sure.
Well, we have an event coming up. I don't know how you ladies feel about fighting.
I can kick anybody's ass.
Sabina,
That's
we're
right.
not
That's
doing
right.
that. It's our first day.
I
We're not
am
doing
undefeated, and I would like to. Well, where I came from, I was. What do you mean we're not doing that?
What
If,
do we
if there's a
just
prize
get
involved,
here?
hell
You're
yes, I'll do
already
it.
going
The first place prize is $12,000. Second place is $6,000.
Jesus
Third
Christ.
place is $4,000.
Okay, where's the fight?
No,
It will
Sabina,
be
we
this
don't.
Weekend, Saturday,
Uh-huh.
here at the Strawberry Stables.
Wow, I'm.
Sabina, I swear to God, every time.
What?
any
What?
prize fight, you
I'm
just
good
ask
at it. Is there
about
something
yourself.
wrong with it? I'm good at it.
No,
I've always
it's
been
just-
good at it. What? Oh, you don't want me to do that?
No, I don't.
Okay, then I won't do it.
We can go and we can look.
Okay.
Get it over your head again.
In over my head. Why is being able to kick?
Now, being over your head is being brand new to county. Being brand
Hello.
new to county. Becoming co-owner of the railroad and then becoming a mayor not 4 days in.
Oh yes, that's definitely. Yep, that sounds
Yeah.
about. That is the side. That is the poster.
All I want to do is just kick some ass. That's all I want to do. Kick some ass and take some names and get a. Okay, Kezzy, I will behave myself.
Just slow your damn roll.
Oh, but you know fighting in me. I love fighting because I'm good at it.
If you would
you
like,
can't-
you and me can quickly go to the stables and have a friendly.
I'm
Well,
gonna give all your secrets away.
give all our secrets away. Well, I mean,
They're
maybe
gonna
I'll
figure
lose.
out
Who
that you're
knows? Maybe
good,
she'll
and
kick my ass.
And then the steaks will be, not as good as they could have been if they were fresh.
Oh,
Tell you what, if you win, I'll give you $500.
Kezzy? No? Still? Is it still a no?
It's,
I
you know
see.
what? That's on your head. If you want $500, you go ahead.
I don't
I'm
need
not
the
worried
money
about
that
your
bad.
safety. That's not what I'm worried about.
I don't know what you're worried about. No,
If
you know
I
what?
win,
Actually,
I'll let you girls know the best way to make money in the county.
That isn't gold panning.
Not gold
Uh,
panning.
to be honest,
Okay,
the best way to make money is to read tarot cards. That's the best way to make money. Because
Not
everybody likes to have their tarot cards read. Yeah, people tip generously. It works very well, trust me.
fair enough, but your clientele becomes stalemated very quickly because
Oh,
they
you have not heard me read cards, have you?
no, I've never
It
had one.
never gets
no, none
old.
of them have. We just got here.
You see, it never gets old. You see, tarot is something, you don't just get one reading. Your life changes from day to day. And when the events in your life change, so does your reading. You could come to me every day for a reading if you want. I had people that
People
used to
have.
come to me every day. It's a good living, I'm telling you. It's one of the best ways I've ever made a living in all of my time in my travels.
Okay.
Would you like me to show you how it works?
It doesn't include voodoo
Now,
or
why
black
on earth would
magic.
Voodoo.
why would it be black magic or voodoo? It's tarot.
I've
It's reading.
never.
It's fortune telling. That's it. Well, would you like to experience it? And I'll show you how harmless it is.
Sure.
It's up to you, but you know, I promise you, I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Okay.
Well, Kezi, would you like to?
Don't you? You need a table or something. Hold on.
Well, it helps, yes,
Is
but
there a table around here?
I can use the counter. Is
There's some boxes out here.
there boxes?
There's boxes.
Follow me. Come to the
We
boxes.
can
Come
go
on.
down the street to the hotel.
Is there a place to sit down there?
I'm pretty sure.
What is your name, by the way?
Lucy.
Lucy. I am Sabina. That is Kezia.
Nice to meet you, ladies. I'm gonna
I like
shoot
that name.
harmonica player one day.
He's not a trumpet player. Be grateful.
Well, that's Anna's problem. She rules into Anastasia. She's another mayor and a lawyer.
Kind of odd. They have
so-
mayors of whole area. It's not just like a
inside there
town.
quickly. I need to just freshen up.
Alright.
Well, there's just people
It's
sitting.
not much table space, but
We'll just do it right here.
Yeah, it's a
Would you like to
table.
have a seat?
you
I,
want, you want the little
I'm-
table? Excuse me, ma'am. Pardon. Mind scooching? Scooch.
Oh, yeah, that's one way to do it. Okay. Can you even sit down on this seat?
No, not up here yet.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, don't worry about it. Let's go over here to the desk and can you sit in the chair behind the desk at all? Does that work for you?
I think you can.
Well, if you go sit there, I will stand here and I will read your tarot. If that works. There you go. See, perfect. Now, first, I'm going to have to explain to you how it works.
Okay.
You're going to draw 3 cards. And the way you're going to draw those cards, since you can't actually like physically reach out and pull them out of the deck, you're going to pick 3 numbers between 1 and 78 because there are 78 cards in a tarot deck. Now,
Okay.
you're not just going to pick any numbers. You're going to pick 3 numbers that mean something to you. That could be a year that is special to you. It could be the number of letters in the name of a person that you love or care for. It could be literally anything, just as long as those 3 numbers have some sort of meaning to you. It is very important. Once you have selected those numbers, You let me know when you're ready.
16, 28. Okay, I'm ready. Do I
All right.
tell you the
Why
numbers?
don't you go ahead? Yeah, go ahead and tell me what numbers you've chosen.
5, 16, 28.
All right, I'm going to pull out the cards and set them on the table in front of you, and then I will tell you what you have chosen. When I tell you the card you have chosen, I will tell you whether it is right side up or upside down because it changes the meaning of the card.
Okay,
So give me just one moment to lay these out on the table.
no problem.
All right. We begin with the first card you chose, which was the number 5. That card, representing your recent past, is the King of Swords reversed. The second card that you chose, which represents your current circumstances, is the Queen of Pentacles upright. The final card you chose, which is your future, is the Queen of Wands upright. Now I will begin with your recent past. And the card that you drew for that, of course, was the King of Swords. And just give me one moment. In general, the King of Swords is about, in a reversed position, as you have drawn it, it's about quiet power, inner truth, misuse of power, and manipulation. Not necessarily by you, but possibly could be you or someone in your life, okay? That's in general. Now, more specifically, the message in this card for you about your recent past. It is, as I said, a card that represents quiet power. Now, you have never been the loudest person in the room or the most visible in your past, but you have always had a lot to contribute and share in your own magical way. Everything about you comes from within you, from your unwavering belief in yourself and your connection to your own values, your commitment in your own truth. You never allowed others to steer you from your course. Your energy from your higher self, and you connected with what mattered to you. However, somewhere in your past, recent past, to a misuse of power, it could be you, yourself, having let it get to your head, authority or ego, or it could be someone using you, manipulating you to fulfill their own personal needs. When the King of Swords is reversed, it generally represents someone who is very intelligent, but someone who also likes people to know that they're intelligent. They like to discuss topics that sometimes others don't know much about. But this can also represent a person in your life who is or has a tendency to like to show off and show how smart he is by using big words, can be critical of other people and stern in his manner. Be it you or be it someone else, it is something to be wary of, because it only did harm, only personal interest in mind, and whatever those were, and taking advantage of you. King of Swords also indicates a lack of decisiveness in your past about where your best opportunities lie, or what direction you wanted to go. You lacked the clarity to figure out what to do in that situation, and your thoughts were scattered, and you began to panic and feel out of control. Upright, the king is typically a very rational man who uses his intelligence and understanding to make decisions, but reversed, it indicates that you felt lost and uncertain about your options. As a result, you delayed the decisions that you needed to make. That is your past, recent past. Now we move on to your current situation, and for that, you drew the Queen of Pentacles upright. All right. In general, the Queen of Pentacles upright represents nurturing, financially providing for yourself or others, and all of the things practical. More specifically, the message in this card for you: this is the nurturing mother of the material world. She knows her love for others. She maintains an inviting and warm home. She gives love to those who need it most, and she is able to work and make contributions to the household, often as a primary breadwinner. She is masterful at taking care of practical needs, and she gives her love and support to those she cares about. When this card appears in a tarot reading, you are the embodiment of the ultimate working parent. You care for your family, your friends, and your responsibilities, while also being able to make a living for yourself and create abundance. You have it in you to maintain a healthy balance between home and work. You find a way to make the two integrate and flow. You strive to create a warm environment for those you care about and love. Similarly, this card can represent that it is important to you to also be independent, with a stable income and enough time to nurture the people that you care about the most. The Queen of Pentacles represents prosperity and security. You have worked hard for this level of security, and it in turn gives you the ability to be generous with those you care about the most, and you have used it in that regard. The Queen calls you to maintain a compassionate, nurturing, down-to-earth attitude when you deal with others and circumstances. To always remember to focus on creating a calm and balanced life for yourself, to be resourceful, practical. At times, the Queen can also represent a mother figure in your life who provides you with the love and support that helps you get through the influences of your past. She could be a teacher, a counselor, a mentor, someone you're close to. Alternatively, if you spend a lot of time nurturing yourself and caring for others and creating that comfortable lifestyle, she may just represent a part of you. And the final card that you chose, your future. And before I read this card, know this: there is no fortune teller. There is no crystal ball. There is no card who can ever tell you what your future will be. There will be many paths that you will have to choose from, and it is those choices that are laid out in front of you. This card is but one path, one possibility in the many possibilities you have in your future. And for that, You have chosen the Queen of Wands upright. In general, the Queen of Wands upright represents courage, confidence, independence, social butterfly, and, for lack of a better word, and determination. More specifically, the Queen of Wands will remind you that you are courageous, you are determined, that you are here to see through your life's purpose, even in the face of the adversities that are soon to come your way. You're optimistic. You will remain so, and your ideas will be something that you willingly share with others. You know what you want, and you know how to get it, and you will use that when you need to and when you are called to. But you will have to stay fiercely determined and focused with those around you. Queen of Wands asks you to remain bold in everything you do, to never be afraid to own your real power and put it into the world. You will have much to offer, and there will be plenty of opportunities for your light to shine, as long as you believe in yourself and what you stand for, and you are not afraid to speak up or be heard. No one will silence you. The social butterfly, the Queen of Wands, suggests that you will come to lead a busy life. You will make connections with others, and you will put yourself out there as you pursue your vision. You are a natural-born, intelligent woman who actively inspires others, influence others through your vision, through your determination, and you help them to learn to have confidence in themselves as well. You tell them they can achieve anything they set their minds to. Your future is to support them. Your future is to take what you believe to be yourself and teach others to have that kind of confidence as well. They will be drawn to you. You will be passionate and enthusiastic, and together there will be positive change that will come from it. But you should also know that this card encourages you to make sure you understand your shadow self, the lesser known and sometimes darker side of who you really are. Doesn't need to be negative, just something maybe others don't know about you. Kept it hidden away. And while you may want to protect this part of yourself in the future, the Queen encourages you to express it more openly with others. To not be afraid to show that shadow, because it will serve a purpose and it will enable you to connect with others on the level that you need to when the time comes. And that is your tarot reading. Did I put you to sleep?
No, you didn't. It's... wow.
I told you. I was not wrong, was I?
No, you weren't.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Now, see, you can understand how I can make a living doing this.
I can indeed.
Yeah, well, spread the word. And, I usually like to go around to the bars and travel and do readings for people in places that are very public like that.
If I can give a suggestion for you,
Mm-hmm.
try Valentine's alone. Most of the
Where
time,
we were,
most
it was a bit
people are out
empty.
there.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Good to know. But
I
I hope that gave you a little bit of insight into what I do and what tarot is. And it doesn't feel like voodoo, does it?
no, it doesn't.
Well, and see, Kezzy here tells stories. Pretty good ones.
Like a Indian shaman?
How would you explain your stories, Kizzy?
Um, how do I explain those? Sometimes they're just for entertainment. Most of the time, I can give stories that have their own wisdom in them as well, depending on the person, of course.
This woman has more wisdom in her little pinky than I have in my entire body.
Okay, all right.
That's why I follow her around.
What could you
Other-
tell, or what story would you be able to tell for someone that's lived more horror and has killed more than any sane person should have to protect their loved ones and to protect herself?
You say